On the side of a busy Nevada highway are the remains of a once thriving town. Driving by at highway speeds, you'll likely won't see anything, but it's there. In the early 1900s, marble was discovered in the mountains near the Amargosa Valley. A company was formed, and they got to work quarrying the stone, constructing a railroad, and building a town and a mill. My guess is this pit once had a large cutting wheel that cut the slabs down to size. But it's just a guess. 100 years later, there's still some large marble slabs lying around. Well, this was definitely a place where they were processing the marble. They've left many pieces behind. A rail system was built from the quarries to the mills, but they still needed to connect to the main railroad about a half a mile away, so a spur line was built. By 1913, the town was dedicated, a newspaper began publishing, the post office established, and a modern hotel opened with electric lights, running water, and telephones. Water was piped in from a nearby town. At its peak, the town had over 40 buildings and 150 residents. A large fountain was built at the center of town, which soon became a popular meeting place. The road up to the quarry is the old railroad bed. In 1914, the Lurcherwood rail system was completed, and the first marble slabs were shipped. The railroad ran on a perfectly straight line and was a two-car system. The weight of the loaded car allowed it to coast down the hill to the mill. The lighter, unloaded car was towed back up the hill by the heavier car coming down. There was only a single set of tracks, except at the center point, where the tracks separated, allowing the cars to pass each other. The mill sits at an elevation of 2,877 feet, while the quarry is at 4,136 feet, a difference of about 1,250 feet over 3 miles. That's as straight as a road you'll ever see. Very few relics of the railroad that led up to the quarry remain, but there are few. In the 1940s, a cement plant was constructed not far from the town site, which might have resurrected the town. The plant was to use crushed marble from the quarries to produce a white cement. Unfortunately, the plant was destroyed by fire before it ever opened, and it was abandoned.